Good day, BSN 2 Block 2. So today we will be having a game. So we will be playing trivia quiz. So for the test masters, we have Maxine de la Rosa or Max. We also have Lucielle Enriquez or Loy. And then yours truly, we have Cassandra Idenden, or you can call me Cass. So for the quiz instruction, so the game will be divided into 3 sections. So we have easy, medium, and hard. So each question only has one correct answer. No alternative answer will be given. So no outside help to answer the question. The cheater score will be deducted by 1 point. So the quizmaster's decisions are final. And then we will be giving 5 seconds for each questions. So we will give you 5 seconds to answer for every question. So for the categories, we have true or false, then we have yes or no, fill in the blank, the who, enumeration, check or X. So let's start. So let's begin with the easy level. So you know it all. So the first question is answerable by true or false. So this is the question. Larong Pinoy was coined and popularized by the Samahang Makasining. So time is up. So the answer is true. Laro ng lahi was coined and popularized by the Samahang Makasining, commonly known as Makasining, with the help of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, Philippine local government units, other organizations, and other institutions. So we will proceed to the next question. So this question is answerable by yes or no. So this is the question. Is it true that the term laro refers to a group of special occasional games that takes place during wakes, festivals, and town fiestas? So 5 seconds to answer. So time is up. So the answer is no. So laro is the Filipino term for all forms of recreational play, while palaro refers to a group of special occasional games that takes place during wakes, festivals, and town fiestas. So in several studies made by scholars in our country, specifically the book A Study of Philippine Games, the author Meli Leandricho Lopez emphasized that laro is the Filipino generic term for all forms of recreational play. The closest word for the game is the palaro, referring to a group of special occasional games that takes place during wakes, festivals, and town fiestas. This would also refer to games that are competitive in nature, where each contest is always brought to a conclusion. So that's it for the easy level.
Okay, so good day everyone. I am Maxine de la Rosa and I will be your second reporter for today. So now magpuproceed na po tayo sa medium level ng mga katanungan namin po para sa inyo. So this is fill in the blank. Okay, so nakalagay po dito na studies point out that Filipinos like to. Okay, so we will give you 5 seconds to answer po. The correct answer for this is play games. So studies point out that Filipinos like to play games and this is observed to be true. So both traditional and high-tech games are simultaneously played around the country. So bilang parte na po ng pastime ng mga Pilipino, nakaugalian na po nila yung mag-gather sila sa main road, sa plaza, or kahit saang open space to interact with each other and to also try playing different sets of games. So, nasabi dito na this is part of their recreation, socialization, and relaxation after a hard day's work. So, agree po ako dito kasi nung bata pa po ako, Syempre, after kong utos-utusan sa loob ng bahay, lalabas ako para makipaglaro sa mga kaibigan ko or sa mga kapitbahay. So, parang naging parte na siya ng daily routine ko, yung pakikipagsalamuha sa mga kaedad ko rin and pakikipaglaro. This is my way to relax na rin po and to enjoy myself. Okay, so we will now proceed na po sa next question natin. So, the who. Okay, so who is the executive director of Magna Cultura Foundation that confirmed that the traditional Filipino games are very much alive in the Philippines? Okay, so again, we will give you 5 seconds to answer this po. Okay, so for the correct answer, we have Dicky Aguado. So despite what some say about Filipino street games vanishing, Dicky Aguado confirmed that Filipino street games are still very much alive in the Philippines. So sa rural areas and sa urban areas, majority pa rin naman po ng mga bata is yung naglalaro po ng mga larong Pinoy kagaya ng patintero, tumbang preso, piko, and iba pa. Okay, so one of the main reasons po why some children quit playing Filipino street games is dahil po sa Western activities or Western sports activities such as basketball and volleyball. So, mas naiintriga po silang laruin ito and kung anong klaseng laro po ito. Kaya, parang yung time nila mas na-engage doon compare sa Filipino games. And sa tingin ko po is lumalaki na rin sila, kaya nag-iiba na po yung preference nila. And also sa tingin ko rin po, yung iba po, kasi nga po as nag-advance na po yung time natin, yung mga technologies, mas pipiliin ng iba na maglaro sa bahay, sa loob ng bahay, kagaya maglaro ng PlayStation, maglaro ng iPads nila, ng cellphones. Kaya hindi na sila ganun masyado nakakapaglaro sa labas. Kaya sa tingin ko is maswerte pa rin tayo kasi naranasan pa rin natin yung natural na paglaro, yung bilang isang Pilipino, yung paglalaro sa labas, and na-experience pa rin natin yung mga larong Pinoy na nakasanayan talaga natin.
Good day, everyone. My name is Lucielle Bulin Enriquez, and I will be your last reporter for this topic. So let's proceed to the hard part of our game. Starting with enumeration. Give at least one of Larong Pinoy played primarily as children's games. We will give you at least 5 seconds to answer this question. Time's up. So the correct answers are luksong baka, patintero, piko, and tumbang preso. So traditional Philippine games or larong Pinoy such as luksong baka, patintero, piko, and tumbang preso are played primarily as children's games. So next question, check or X. Larong Pinoy is still played by most youths, especially those living in rural areas. Again, we will give you 5 seconds to answer this question. Time's up. The correct answer is check. Larong Pinoy is still played by most youths, especially those living in rural areas, because imparting the Filipino games to the youth is one of the main objectives of the organization Samahang Makasining that makes Larong Pinoy a relevant recreational activity. Next question, check or X. Is it true that Laro ng Lahi are games commonly played by adults, usually using new technologies and instruments? Again, 5 seconds to answer this question. Time's up. The correct answer is X. Laro ng Lahi are games commonly played by children, not adult, usually using native materials and instruments, not new technologies. Because it's our inner country, due to limited resources of toys for Filipino children, They usually invent games without the need of anything but the players themselves. So that's the end of our report. We hope that you learned something. And did you get the correct answers? If yes, congrats. And if no, bawi na lang next life. Char. Bawi next time. Thank you guys and God bless. Hope you learned something new.